My name is Haley Wilson. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am an actor and the dance captain.
My name is Jason Eshofen. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm the music director of this production.
I'm Brianna Tillman, she, her, and I'm playing myself, Brianna, but it's the track of BJ Crosby.
My name is Kylan Owens, he, him. I play Adrian in the show, but we kind of play ourselves, so I guess I play Kylan in the show as well, in Smokey Joe's Cafe. Daniel, man, I love the freedom, that he gives us. Jason as well, especially vocally and rhythmically as well. Daniel is so precise with movements, and I think the fact that he gives us, especially a quartet, an opportunity to dance together. But as we dance together, if we have a solo, we can branch out and kind of do our own thing. And his mind is so great at knowing when to pick those moments for us.
I've worked with Daniel a million times before. Obviously, we've done shows together, but also he's been my director, and it's been such a process. It's been a great one because he's very thorough. He's very on top of his game. He's one of those people that, we want those type of directors where we already know what's happening before anybody walks in the door, and we all have to bring our A game because he's going to be changing and moving things around and making a show like on its feet. So you need to already have it on his feet when you bring it to him. And then Jason is just the sweetest musical director ever. He works with you. He wants you to bring your own style to it, but also he pushes you in the direction that makes you most comfortable. So that's what I've loved about working with both of them, is that it really complements each other. And then, Daniel's just, he's that guy. You know what I mean? Like he's young, he's hot, it's fresh. He's he brings this new life to a space. And so that's what I love about working with him in this process. And then Jason is wonderful. He's like a maestro. So just bringing them two together, it's kind of like one of those, oh, I would love to work with those two together again,
We worked with the actors, we gave them a lot of freedom. I mean, the score itself gives a lot of freedom. There's a lot of places in the score where it just says ad lib and there's no notes or rhythms or anything written. It just, here are the words, or maybe not even words. It just says ad lib singing for 16 bars or whatever it is. They brought some really great ideas to the table, and that was kind of a lot of the learning process, was figuring out what are these songs going to be and how do those individual actors connect with their character.
Daniel and I have worked with choreography a lot. And so we work very similarly. He knows that my favorite thing ever is cleaning choreography. For some reason, it just scratches an itch in my brain. And so when he asked me to be the dance captain, I got really excited.
As a performer, I think for me is to be an entertainer, take you through a story. I know for me, as far as the songs that Daniel chose for me in the show, I have to kind of relate a little bit more because I sing more duets. So I sing a lot of love songs, and then I kind of hint at Elvis a little bit for a few songs as well. But I think for me, just trying to bring you in, bring the audience in, and get them to experience the song a little bit more, as far as just not singing, but acting as well, and singing and dancing at the same time.
I've learned a lot about his style, especially in this show. He will have callbacks to different songs. So there will be a move in one song that will happen in another song that has a special meaning to it, which he always says that no one in the audience is ever gonna know, but it makes him happy and he knows it, which I think is really cool.
A lot of the challenge was kind of in the beginning because, as I said, these actors are phenomenal. Every single one of them is amazing at everything they do, but they're more geared towards typical musical theater, which is every single note, every single word is written on the page in front of you, and you usually don't have to make things up. And so that was a little bit of a change for a lot of these actors, but it was one of those where it was hard to get the door open, but once the door was open, they had so many ideas. It became that I can really make it. It's like being given insane amounts of freedom all at once, and at first you don't really know what to do with it, and once you realize, oh, this is what I can do with it, they fully ran with it and brought some amazing ideas to the table.
What is your favorite song from this production? You can choose more than one.
Okay, I have two, but they're kind of the same song. Because they have the same beat, which Lieber and Stoller do a lot. The song is Woman, and it's my favorite show because you have these four powerhouse women. Brianna Tillman, Brooke Papritz, we have Eiley, and then myself singing this song. The men are singing this song about this woman that they're watching perform. We're back there just sitting, like listening to everything that they're saying. And then we get up and we say, oh, that's what you can do. Here's every single thing that we can do and more. And so I think that's just one of my favorite songs because it's four of us, just powerhouse belters, just screaming our faces off. As well as Trouble. Like I said, it's the same song pretty much, just different lyrics. I think that's one of my favorite songs because Daniel has gotten together with some local artists to make it different. So we're doing the song Trouble like no one else has ever done it before without going into any details.
Saved for sure is one because Bree just does her thing in that, and it's so fun and it's energetic. And I think the opening number, the opening one always to me, no matter what show I'm in, because that's the first time you see us. You know, it's the first time we open our mouth, first time you kind of decide if you want to see the show or not. So it's really on us as actors to make sure that we draw you in as soon as the show opens. So I would have to say Neighborhood, because you get a chance to see everybody, and then the end of Act 1, Saved, is definitely my favorite as well.
Brooke's version of I Keep Forgetting is just like, you better sing down and let us know what you didn't forget, girl, you know? I would definitely say my group favorite would be On Broadway. It's cute. It's the four guys. It's the quartet. They're getting it. And they're chugging along. And those are my two favorite songs from the show. I've already mentioned them, so yeah.
My favorite song from the show, I probably have to go with two of them. One is On Broadway. I think it's a classic and just a really fun song to kind of jam out to. Plus, it's a really awesome dance number in the show. And the other one, which is probably the soundbite that will get me kicked out of Memphis, is I love the song Hound Dog in this production. Obviously, many Memphis audiences will know the song as sung by Elvis, and this is actually, the song was originally written by Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller for Big Mama Thornton, and I personally like her version better, and that's the version that's in the show. So anyone coming to see the show will see a song they know very well, but this is a fully different version of it, and it's just bluesier, it's grittier, and I love it.